Hey guys, and welcome to Petrol Pet, and welcome to a pretty wet and windy Goodwood. Today is Autosolo Day, one of my favourite things to do in my little Mini, and I haven't done one of these for absolutely ages. They're always so popular and so oversubscribed. If you don't get your entry in really early, you struggle to get in, and that's pretty much what happened throughout the whole of last year. And here we are at the end of 2019. I'm finally doing one, so today should be really good fun. I'm really intrigued to find out how the modifications I've done to the car, the new power, the suspension, the tyres, how that helps me today. So I think we should be in for a bit of a giggle. If you've not done an Autosolo or been or seen an Autosolo before, then this video's for you. It should be good fun. Well, you join me in car. I have moved time forward a little bit. I have had my first 2 runs of course 1. I just wanted to get back into it and learn the course a little bit. So the format of the day is we've basically got 4 courses, 2 going from the start finish line up to Madgwick and 2 going from the start finish line down to Woodcut, and we run each course in each direction 3 times, if that makes sense, and they take the best time of your 3 on each course. So basically your 4 best times then get added together for to see who wins. So this is my final run. I have a best time so far of 57.53, so we'll see how we get on for this final run. It's not raining, but it's damp. I'm quite impressed so far with my traction. I've got traction control turned fully off, so it's all down to my right foot. That seems to be going okay so far. So I've got a reasonably good banker in, so this is the last run, so I'm going to give it a bit of go and a bit of beans and a bit of banzai to see how we get on, because there are some very fast people here today. Here we go, I'm about to go.
Good time.
Thank you. That was my last banzai.
54.66.
Oh yes.
There you go.
Bring it on. 54. So I start my first time at 61. Then I did a 57.5. I've just done a 54.6. That is, for me, I'm pleased with that. Good time. Great course. Really interesting. What I love about Autosolo is it's super inexpensive. I think the entry today was like 60 quid or something. You're here all day. You get 3 runs of each course, so 12 runs. And it's just such a great group of people as well. Some beautiful cars. There's classics here. There's all kinds of things. But yeah, that was a good run. Pleased with that. So run 1 done. Let's take a bit of a look around some of the cars in the car park. Now, what they do is they categorise the cars into groups based on things like engine size, and this year, for the first, different from last time I did it, whether you're front-wheel drive or rear-wheel drive or four-wheel drive. So you should, in theory, in your group, be up against things of a similar capability. And then the running order, they put us into colours. So this is the red group here. And you'll see there's a whole mix. There's Ruby Roadster over there, but we've got the classic Triumphs and a couple of other Minis. There's a Toyota MR2 in my group, a Renault Clio. So that's just the running group. So it is a bit confusing. You never really know in this exactly who you're competing against. But let's take a look at some of the cars. Guys, the weather has turned. It was damp for the first run, but it's now been raining for the last 20 minutes or so. I'm not that far off of doing my first runs on the other course out towards Woodcut Corner. I have a feeling it's going to be very, very slippy. There's lots of oil and stuff on the track from Revival, so very different. But yeah, my times from the first run, now I did make a mistake before. It's been a long time since I've done an auto solo, so it's actually your 2 best times, not your best time. So you've only got the opportunity to mess up once, which is fine. So I've done a 57.5 and a 54.6. So I think, having talked to people, that sounds reasonably competitive, but it's all about not going wrong. So I'm about to head out to do run 2, and then if it stops raining, I want to try and show you some of the really cool cars that are taking part in the Autosolo today, because there's some absolute corkers. Okay, I am 2 runs into course 2, and so far I've done a 74.5 and a 76.2. Very happy with those 2 times. The second run, I just went a bit hot into one of the corners, got a bit of understeer, dug down a little bit. So I still think there's some time. I reckon I can really go for this one. Those are 2 good banker times. Remember, it's the 2 best times out of your 3. So I'm going to really give this the banzai. It's very, very slippy out there. There's a bit of oil and stuff on the circuit. There's a couple of corners where I think I might go down into first this time, just to give me that extra bit of pull out the corner. But it's a really, really good little... This one's a lot longer than the first one, and quite high speed in places as well. It's still raining, there's still a lot of standing water around, so I love auto-soloing. It's such good fun. Honestly, if you've never done one of these before, just Google it. There must be auto-solo events near where you are. This is a Goodwood Road Racing Club members auto-solo, but there are plenty of other ones around, but yeah, here we go. I was in the box.
Very enthusiastic.
Always the only way. You can see that, look. That's called adrenaline, that. What do we got there? 74. Another 74.5. I'll have that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, go and get a coffee now. I'll bring your coffee out. 74.5. 2 of them. I'll do that. Now I was a bit enthusiastic on that one. I very nearly skidded right out the finish box. Woo! So that's the cheapest adrenaline buzz in motorsport you can get. That's like 60 quid doing that. I'm absolutely pumping with adrenaline. It is such good fun auto-soloing. My goodness me. And I have to say, the difference in Ruby compared with the last time I did one, with she's got better tyres. She had run flat tyres the last time I did one of these. Obviously the suspension and the geometry helps hugely, but the #1 thing that's helping is the diff. The Quaife diff now, just able to kind of get on the power, and oh man, it's made such a difference. And then with the map, because I've got lots of mid-range torque in second gear, I'm really punchy on the torque, so hugely different car on an Autosolo. She's an absolute weapon now. Now, I like the yellow group because the yellow group has a very strong Mini GP thing. We've actually got 2 GP1s in the yellow group. This chap is even a subscriber to Petrol Ped, he's waving, look. And a Lotus Elise, bit of downtime, and you must have seen this on my channel. 250,000 views of that car. It's Mark, the owner. That is that little supercharged classic Mini. 250,000 views that video has had. Now, I will put a link in the description and a card above. But yes, that's the yellow group. A45 AMG, classic Mini, Lotus Elise, and a couple of Mini GPs. How cool is that? Lunch, we're on the afternoon run, so the reverse direction of the course I did first thing this morning. So we're kind of way past Madgwick, almost up towards Fordwater, and we're going to go head back towards the start-finish straight. I've done 2 runs. I've done a 53.8 and a 54.09, so I'm really pleased with those. Those are my 2 banker runs, both clean. So that gives me the opportunity, because they're pretty quick times, I think. That gives me the opportunity on this one to really give it the Yahoo, because you get it's the best 2 out of 3. You kind of need to have 2 good ones before you can really go Yahoo. This is a very quick course, especially after there's a stop like before, but after that it's very quick, fast and flowing down to the finish. It's a pretty technical start, so let's kind of see what we go. The other thing is the first part of the course is effectively on the runoff to Madgwick, and it's very wet and very mossy and therefore incredibly slippy. And the first thing we're going to start with is basically a kind of roundabout, 360 degrees. It's really, really slippy. So let's see how we get on. That up.
Put some jungle juice in it at lunch.
Messed it up.
Oh, you did 51, 75.
Woo!
Wow. Jungle juice. I like that.
51.75. We'll take that. Woohoo! I think that's a good time. I've just taken. I thought I messed that up. I kind of dug down after the stop. Man, I've just taken 2 seconds off of that. Bring it on. Come on.
Beaten by Petrol Ped.
Oh, right, I'm on my final set of runs. I have 1 run left for the day, but I thought you might enjoy the exhaust appreciation tunnel. Okay, sit rep. So I've had 2 runs of the final course. It rained just before we were about to walk the course, which is not good because the course had dried up quite a bit, so it's pretty slippy out there. I had an okay first run, 73 something, but I clipped a cone, which is hugely annoying. But I've just done a 72, and I think that's a pretty good time. So the pressure's really on now because I've only got 1 run left. I have to go fast, and I have to go clean. If I clip a cone, for me, that's over. I don't stand any chance of getting placed at all. If I go clean, I don't know. I really don't know, but I'm kind of pretty confident that I might be doing all right. See, it's nice and sunny now. I had to have the roof down for the last runs of the day because it's beautiful. The road or the track is still pretty wet though, and very, very slippy, but what a beautiful way to end the day. Actually, no, the better way to end the day would be for me to do a good run for this final one and stay clean.
Red 19, 3, 2, 1, go.
Please tell me hitting the last cone doesn't count. Good.
Very good time. Well done.
Clean?
That concludes the voting of the last jury.
Thank you very much, my dear.
The rest of you
Oh, 71.8. Thank you very much. Whoop, whoop. Oh, 71.8. I will take that all day, every day. Come on.
In Class B, which is cars over 2 litres with front wheel drive, all with turbochargers, as you saw how many minis there were there, with a score of 510.7 in a Mini John Cooper Roadster is Peter Greaves.
Well, the end of an epic, epic day. And I can't believe I won my class. Now, you've seen that on video, but I also won it overall. I was the fastest of the day, and I actually won overall. I am so chuffed, but I now need to get home because it's been a bit longer day than I thought, and we've overrun. But yeah, we're saying goodbye. See you, sir. Class winner. So yes, I'm going to get home, but yeah, I hope you enjoyed that one. If you did, then please give me a thumbs up. Comments below are always welcome, and if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to Petrol. Plenty more content to come, and I'm heading home to drink this nice bottle of Verve Glico. See you on the next film, guys. You take care. Drive safe.